questions with a 5th grader now. This is episode number dos, which means 2. For season 2, for last year was 4th grader. This year's 5th grader. We got Ella. We got Bryan from Be the Nice Kid. Ella from Be the Nice Kid.
Wilma.
Featuring Wilma. We got a special guest today. Wilma might not answer any questions. We'll see. First question. A little bit of a tougher, a little bit more of a thinking question. Something that maybe not angers, maybe angers you, maybe that's the right question. Something that you don't like, you think is unfair, and that you're going to protest. What is that thing that you would go out and feel like you would protest because it's just not right. It's just not fair.
2 things.
Okay.
1, Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
And then 2 is everyone saying that boys are tougher than girls.
Boys are tougher than girls. All right.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's it's sexist. It's not true. And things need to change, right? We're in Minneapolis, so we have all the stuff that kind of started here with George Floyd this summer, and we're close to it. So it's one of those things you think about, and you realize that not everybody has the same privilege as you, and so you need people to stand up for other people, and it's not a good way to live where you have your thing and other people don't have their thing, and it's just unfair. It's unbalanced. So we have to find that balance. We talk about that in Be the Nice Kid a lot too, is finding that balance of what's fair for some people, what's fair for other people, how can you help other people, what can you do to include them. Inclusion is a huge thing. We talk about inclusion all the time. So my question to you, a little bit of follow-up on that one then, since we were talking about it. How do you include people when you are at school? What do you do personally to include people at school?
There's a few things.
Okay.
So 1, if someone's like having trouble with something, we can say we are in groups right now, and this one person is either having trouble in their group or just doesn't have a group at all.
Yep.
My group will include that person into the group.
Okay, so what do you, specifically, what would you say to that person? Someone's sitting over there by themselves, and maybe they're too shy to ask to join your group, and you notice this, though. How do you specifically ask them? What do you say?
I would say, do you want to be in our group or come hang out with us? No, that's not really.
No, I mean that's sometimes you notice these things and you feel like, yeah, I'm going to include people. Yeah, I'm going to be kind to people.
It would actually depend on the situation.
Yeah, specifically, you have to use certain words sometimes too. I mean,
you have to be nice when you ask.
You have to be nice when you ask. Yeah, it can't be one of those things you feel like you're being forced into. I agree with that.
And you have to make sure they have a choice. You can't just say you have to come in our group with us.
Yeah. What if they say no? What if they say no? I don't want to.
If they say no, we would say, is there anything whose group do you want to be in, or is there anything we can do to make you feel better?
That's true too, because sometimes there's people that are lonely, or they want to be included, but they want to be included with certain people too, right? And they might not want to be included with other people, and I get that. So that's good. I like that. How about recess-wise? What could you do at recess? Someone has nobody to play with. And they're sitting in the sand. They're sitting on sitting on the pavement. They're wherever, and you can kind of tell they want to do something. How do you specifically ask them to play?
I would ask them, hey, do you want to come play with us? Or hey, can I play with you? Or and then also if they say yes, I would say, what do you want to do, instead of just saying, let's go on the monkey bars, let's go on the slides, let's play Foursquare.
That's a great follow-up. But what does that person want to do too? Because maybe you're playing, I don't know, Foursquare volleyball, playing on the park or on the equipment or whatever, and they either don't like that or they're not good at that. A lot of people don't want to play with other people because they're not good at that thing, so they don't want to embarrass themselves, and they don't want to kind of get made fun of if they do something wrong. If they play kickball, but they're not really good at kicking a ball, which some people aren't, they just don't want to play that because they want to embarrass themselves. They'd rather do something else. So that's a really good follow-up too.
And also, if someone doesn't want to because they might embarrass themselves, I'll just say, like, say we're playing a game of basketball or volleyball. I would say, hey, do you want to come play this game with us? And they'll say, it's just for fun. It doesn't matter if you're good or not. No one else is, like, really good because none of my friends are really good. No offense.
That stuff. I mean, I know what you mean. Like, you're not going to be the star of the kickball team.
Because, like, some of my friends are, like,
the...
amazing at softball.
Yeah.
Some of them are, no offense, but terrible.
Yeah. I'm terrible at soccer. I'm really bad.
I'm not good at sports.
No, I agree. But you know what you're good at? See, that's the thing. We don't have to be good at everything, right? I mean, I'm not good at soccer. I am terrible at drawing. Ella will smoke me in drawing and art. And
I actually have a painting.
She's really good. Oh, yeah, you kind of do, don't
It's
you?
all the villains.
Yeah. So we have this thing that we're good at, and it's not a bad thing to show that off. You don't want to brag about it. But on the flip side of that is if you're not good at something, give it a try or support your friends because they are good at it. I like that. It's a good way to kind of think about things like that. Mm-hmm. What else are you good? You're bad at sports. What are you good at?
I am good at scaring my dog away.
Yep, that is very true.
Yeah,
she just constantly runs from you. That's because you come after her like, ah!
She's cute. I'm good at collecting stuffed animals.
Yeah, well, I guess that's kind of a skill.
But I am good at, I'm not trying to be braggy, but like looking at a picture and then copying it.
You are good at that, yeah.
But I'm better at drawing cartoons than realistic things.
Okay.
And,
do you like drawing cartoons more than realistic things?
Yes.
Do you think that's why you're better at it? Because you spend more time on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather draw cartoon things.
Which you'll find too, that the things you like and you spend time with, you're going to get better at those things anyway. So when growing up, I never liked soccer, so I never did it, so I never got very good at it. I liked playing baseball, I liked golfing, I liked playing basketball.
Oh, I also taught myself how to crochet this summer, and I think I'm pretty good at that.
You're pretty good at that for just starting, yeah. Mm-hmm. I like it. Now maybe in one of these episodes we'll do like a crochet thing. You can show people what you made. Have you had any field trips at school yet?
No.
I know. That was a loaded question. I know you haven't. That was a dumb question because you can't right now. But
I've
if you
been
can.
in school for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, no field trips. But when you do have a field trip, if you can have a field trip this year, where's your ideal field trip? Where do you want to go? And I know in different states it's obviously different because you're going to go to, I mean, maybe the theme is a little bit the same, but the actual location is obviously different. So in Minnesota, where we are, where would you want to go? You can't go out of state. You have to stay something close to school.
A petting zoo.
A petting zoo, all right.
Oh, and also, so I talked about this in the last episode, but my favorite YouTuber is Snake Discovery with Emily. She is opening up an animal, like, office building kind of thing where you can go in and, like, look at all her reptiles. And she rescued an American alligator because it was doing terrible in its home before.
Okay.
And the alligator is really small, and her name is Rex. And they are putting her in the sanctuary. What would you call that? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's not like, you can't buy animals from there, so you just like go in and look at them, and it's kind of like their office building.
It's kind of like a zoo, but not, but like just...
It's kind of like a reptile zoo, actually. Okay. But, so, like, I would want to go in and, like, just look at all her animals because I've only ever seen them in videos. Well, I've seen a few in person because I saw her at a school program before, but yeah, I would want to do that or, like, a petting zoo or something with animals.
Have you ever had a field trip where you didn't like?
Yes.
What? Can you name it? Or do you want to name it?
I forgot what it was called, but it was...
Or where it was? No? Keep thinking about that one. We can do a different one too.
Most of the field trips are like super fun though.
What's your favorite kind of apple?
First Kiss.
First Kiss apple. Also a Kid Rock song? Correct.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know what Kid Rock is. That's okay.
I do know who that
I do. Okay. What's your second favorite kind of apple? Honey Crisp. Yes, that's what you're gonna say, and that's what I was. That's my favorite kind of apple. Honey Crisp. What is your favorite thing to do with an apple?
Eat it.
Good, eat it. Do you want to make it into something? Do you want to throw it to your brother? Do you want to? What do you want to do?
Homemade applesauce.
Homemade applesauce is good.
That is my favorite thing.
Yes, that's good.
I love homemade applesauce.
Do you use certain apples for that? Do you know? Do you make that? Does Mom make it?
Everyone makes it.
I mean, I don't make it. I know that.
Papa makes it.
Papa makes it.
But
what do you?
if you want
apple?
it to be like really good, you use like a bunch of different kinds of apples. But if you just want it to be like a normal applesauce, you use like, I think you actually mostly use Honeycrisp for that, and like sweeter apples.
Okay.
But I only like a tiny bit of cinnamon in it, and it has to have apple chunks in it.
What's your favorite order at Taco Bell?
3 Dorito Locos Tacos Supreme with no tomato.
Okay.
Cinnamon twists.
Okay.
Those
crunchy thingies.
Yeah.
Yep.
One cheesy gordita crunch.
Okay. This is all in one order?
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat all this?
If I was hungry.
Okay. All right.
And then I would get chips and cheese.
How hungry are you?
Chips and cheese. I'm really hungry right now. And then I would get a small a large Baja Blast.
Yep.
And it depends on if it's a freeze, which is like a slushy kind of thing, but with the pop, or just like the normal.
I like the regular Baja Blast more than the freeze. Do you like the freeze better or the regular better? I like regular.
I like the regular too, but sometimes I want the freeze more.
Gotcha. All right. You have to choose one or the other. Rapid fire questions. If I can think of these on the top of my dome. All right. McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's. Burger King is disgusting.
Scooter or bike?
Bike.
Ooh, scooter bike. Just bike? All right, bike. Walking or running?
Walking. I hate running.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Winter in Minnesota is lots and lots of snow and lots of cold.
It's so fun to play in though.
It is kind of fun to play in. Okay, let's switch that.
Throw Wilma.
Wilma. All right. Jetsons or Flintstones?
What?
Exactly.
Flintstones, because I don't know what the Jetsons are.
Do you know what the Flintstones are?
Yeah.
Is that why you named Wilma? Do you know who Wilma is?
Yeah, the mom.
Yeah, okay. Good. I didn't know if you knew that or not. That's pretty good. So
that's
Flintstones.
not why I named her that, though. I just thought of that name 2 seconds ago, because we needed to start.
Pepsi or Coke?
I don't like either of them.
All right. Neither. Escalators or elevators?
Escalators.
You go on a trip, would you rather fly or drive?
Drive. I hate flying. It scares me.
Oh, I like flying. Let's see here. What's another good one? Would you rather wear pants or rather wear shorts?
Pants.
Pants. Red or blue?
Blue.
Blue. Sitting or standing?
Standing.
Standing. That's we're sitting.
Sitting.
Nice.
I like sitting better.
Would you rather do a video for a project at the end of a class, or would you rather take a test?
Both.
You can't choose both. You gotta choose one. You gotta choose one. 5, 4,
Test!
3. Whoops, that's 2. 3, 2, test. All right. You gotta take a test. All right, cool. At school, would you rather bring a lunch or would you rather buy a lunch at school?
Bring.
Bring.
I don't really like the school lunches. They're not very good.
They're not the greatest.
Oh,
another special guest. Look at this. We got another special. Roxy's jumping in here. All right. Can you grab her? All right. We got special guest number 2. We got Wilma. And we got Roxy hanging out here. Cave inside. All right. Dog or cat?
Dog.
Dog
Cats
is
scare me.
Okay. Dog is the correct answer for that one. All right. I think that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Special guest came in right at the end. So, would you have a challenge for them this week? All right. What's the challenge this week?
So it's episode 2. So go on either 2 bike rides, walks, or it doesn't have to be 2 the same thing. Just like get outside and like bike around the block or walk.
2 activities is what you're going for. Okay.
But outside.
2 activities outside. Gotcha. That's a good challenge.
And if you have a dog, one of them has to be walking your dog.
Gotcha. All right. So we're saying bye to Wilma.
Oh, bye, Roxy.
Roxy's peacing out here. Bye to Wilma. Bye to Roxy. Bye to Ella. Bye to Brian. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.